Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your friend here, Raza's Retro, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Well, the time has come for us to do another episode of the Raza Fight Series. We are almost done with this one, Mortal Kombat Edition, and today we will be playing as a very special character, and that character is none other than Scorpion. So, Raza is Scorpion today. The Raza Fight Series, a series where we play fighting games. We play as every single character in that particular game. We play it on normal difficulty, and we try to see how many wins we can get with that particular character on one life. The character that we get the most wins with will be deemed our character. So far we have completed one series technically with the Super Street Fighter 2, with Ryu getting the most wins in that one, ending up with 7. So far as it stands, Sonya Blade is on top. She's on top of the leaderboard with 6 wins, I believe. So we have 3 characters. Well, as of today, after we're done with Scorpion, then we have 2 characters left. But essentially, Scorpion, um, Raiden, and Liu Kang are our heavy hitters. These are the ones that we suspect to essentially have the most success with. Um, Essentially, one or maybe even all 3 should be able to overtake Sonya Blade's 6-win streak. But only time will tell, right? We shall see. This is a voiceover, as I mentioned, in previous episodes. I try to play the game without, doing any sort of commentating, so I can really focus. Because I'm getting old. I'm not a young man anymore, so it's hard to multitask. And a lot of these games, they most definitely require a great level of focus. When it comes to Scorpion, it's a character that I have a lot of love for. He's in my top 5 for fighting games as a whole, top 5 in Mortal Kombat. Um, just a character that I've always had a lot of love for, along with Liu Kang in this particular series of Mortal Kombat games. And I liked him in the movies as well, in the original Mortal Kombat movie, although he didn't really say much. Had essentially, if I recall correctly, one fight with Johnny Cage, one proper fight, which he ended up losing, of course. Um, but he was the character, or the actor rather, sorry, that played him. I thought he did a pretty cool job. And again, he didn't really say much, and only had one fight. But I think he captured Scorpion's character quite well, and we finally pulled off a fatality. So this one is actually quite easy to pull off. It's one of the few that I actually remembered. When I go into these, I don't look at the manuals or the instructions or anything like that. We just go in straight, one shot, one try. What you see is what you get. And speaking of Sonya Blade, our leaderboard, or the person that's on top of the leaderboard, she's essentially our 3rd fighter, so hopefully we can get by her easily. After 3 fighters, that's when it tends to get quite difficult. Most definitely. This is just a general rule. With retro fighting games, I don't know. I don't play too much modern, so I'm not too sure if it's the case with modern games, but most definitely with fighting games from the retro era, the characters tend to get a lot harder after that 3rd character. There are some games that I played where it's not even the 3rd character; it's literally the 1st. But in general, I could say 90% of the time, it will be after that 3rd character. So Sonya Blade should be more or less some light work, and then afterwards we shall see. And we are going to try for a fatality, and yes, we got her as well. Sorry, Mrs. Blade, but it is always fun to pull off a fatality when they actually come off. Um, so that is victory number 3. At the same time, yeah, I guess at the same time, I'll just kind of talk about some other stuff real quick. So in regards to the fight series, I mean, after Scorpion, we have two fighters left. The intention will be to have it done either this week or sometime next week, but I don't want to prolong this. There's literally just 2 fighters left, and then I can, maybe focus on what the next game will be. What the next game will be, I haven't decided yet, to be very honest with you. I do have a couple in mind, but I'll try to figure out which game I want to go with. And a couple of other videos that I do want to post once I do get the chance. I want to do a little more of memories of Sean. It's been quite a minute since I've done that. And at the same time, I definitely want to get in some time to retro. I love this stage fatality. So simple, just uppercut and then bang, a brutal ending for your opponent. But I definitely want to do time to retro. I said the intention was to have 50 by this year. I'm only at 30. So I don't know if I'll reach that goal. Aside from that, there's a couple of other things that I do want to do. So I'll see. I'll see how things go. Obviously, with the Sean and Raza Cup, we still have an ongoing challenge. I know a lot of people haven't taken part, and that's completely fine. I know, uh, despite the game being fantastic, and it was a great game that David selected, it's not one that has easy access. But there's still time if anybody wants to. The 4th of September is the deadline. The 3rd of September, I will be issuing out the new challenge, which will be coming from me. Just a heads up, it's a game that is on the Super Nintendo. It is also available on the Nintendo Switch online subscription if you have that. And you can always play these games also on emulation and even online on your computer or laptop through Retro Game CC and other websites. So yeah, hopefully for David's challenge, we could see just maybe a little more entries if possible, because he came up with something quite special. But if not, no problem. Your prayers, love, and support is all we need. And after David's challenge, I hope you guys can like the challenge that I came up with. Last thing I'll just mention about the Sean and Raza Cup here is I'm not necessarily going to say after that, maybe the one after, but basically I'm going to do one last collab for this year. And then because the challenges will be going up until 2027, I think it will end in June or July if I'm not mistaken. But basically I want to do one more collab for this year, and then there will be 3 remaining collabs which I want to do for the following year. With 3 other YouTubers. So just letting you guys know about that. Quick heads up. At the same time, I mean, I know I've mentioned this so many times when I've done videos that I have things in mind, other segments on my channel that I want to do, which I'm going to try to get on. But I do want to get a little more of memories of Sean videos out there, some time to retros, of course, and I kind of want to finish this series off with the Mortal Kombat because it's only 7 characters. It's taken me a lot longer than I would have liked. So far, I guess those are the priorities. So we shall see. But there is some other things I do have planned that are in the works. Another thing I'll just mention is I am on Instagram. You can also follow me there. What I like about Instagram is it's a great way for me to message, some of you guys. So Raz's Retro. I have redone my Instagram page. So basically, I'm just using it as a page to post my collections. No more, like shorts or videos over there. All that stuff like reels and whatnot will just be for my YouTube. I can also be reached at Discord, Raz's Retro, same thing if anybody ever needs to reach me there or, just want to have a chat. And I'm also available on PS5, although I don't play it as much as I would like. Same thing, Raz's Retro is my PSN, I believe that's what it's called. I'm such a noob when it comes to PlayStation. It's my first PlayStation console that I've owned. So it's been quite interesting. And yeah, if anybody ever needs to talk or, has any sort of ideas, recommendations, feedback, collabs, please feel free to reach out. I'm always somebody that has my ears open, and I like to hear what people have to say. So if there's anything, please feel free. And I've been yapping, and I just realized that we have passed Sonya Blade, so that's good. Or no, sorry, this is the mirror match. My mistake. Well, now we have passed Sonya Blade, so that's great to see. So Scorpion is on top of the leaderboard with 7 wins so far. So when it comes to the endurance matches, despite there being two characters, if I get past this fight, I will count it as a 1 win. So essentially, this will be my 8th win, and then so on and so forth if I do end up winning. But as it stands, we are on 7 wins. Um, for Raiden and Liu Kang, I should get to about 6 at least. Anything more than that will be great. Anything less will be disappointing, if I'm going to be honest, because those are two characters, along with Scorpion, that I'm comfortable with and that I enjoy playing with. I know with Scorpion it's quite cheap what you see, but unfortunately that's kind of the way you gotta go, right? Just be as cheap as possible. But being cheap in fighting game does require a certain skill set, and now Sub-Zero does have me on the back foot. I was trying to play it safe and kind of go back and do those kicks, but yeah, I think Sub-Zero read my intentions quite well. So that first round was pretty easy, but the second one was quite hard, and essentially whoever wins this uh, will end up winning. So will Scorpion get to 8 wins, or will Sub-Zero and Sonya Blade, because they're a team here, end my dreams? And it seems like Scorpion is done here. So when it comes to Scorpion, Raza is retro. Raza is Scorpion, has 7 wins. So this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. 2 more characters left, and then we shall have a final result, and we will go over to the leaderboard. So as per the leaderboard, we have played as 5 characters, and we have Scorpion on 7 wins, Sonya on 5, Sub-Zero on 4, Kano on 3, and Johnny Cage as with 2. So as it stands, Raza is Scorpion. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. And of course, no matter what happens in life, remember to always remain Scorpion. I mean retro. Take care. All the best.